We have the SAKS Fifth Avenue Beauty Advent Calendar in my hands. We are going to unbox her today. Isn't she beautiful? You can see the SAKS Fifth Avenue building, department store, shopping vibes. I love everything about this on the outside, but let's check out what's on the inside. So if that interests you, stick around and we're going to dive right on into unboxing it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Cher. I do a lot of different beauty curations here on the channel, and we've been covering a lot of beauty advent calendars. It's advent calendar season. Now, I know I have out the fall decor, but pretend this is all holidays and Christmas because the advents come out ahead of time, and I've been showcasing a lot of them as early as August and September. And this is kind of one of the later ones. So this is a US calendar. We've been covering a lot, especially out of the UK. Those drop first and they are so good, some of the best ones. But in the US, these are some of our luxury ones here. I thought this was a really good value for a US calendar, and this is the one that really caught my eye. I posted in my community tab like 5 calendars in a row. They all kind of dropped on the same day and launched. And I was like, oh my goodness, my wallet is hurting. And I know some of you guys went for a couple of other ones. The Blue Mercury one dropped also. I still have not gone for it, but I may still get the Blue Mercury one. But this is the one that called to me the most, just the mix of items in it. It's pretty heavy fragrance, so we're gonna have a fun time today trying out all the fragrance in it. Luxury fragrances. Those are always fun because you get to see my raw reactions. So I'm trying to remember what the price was. It was, it's a luxury calendar, so it's up there, but I feel like compared to a lot of the other ones we've covered that were more luxury ones, I think it was pretty decent. And then the value was definitely there, a good bit of value in there. So this one is 25 days. So it says on the back here, valued at $1,450. So that's impressive. That's a lot like a UK calendar value-wise. So let's get to unboxing her. I will put the details in my caption, a link to find this, and more info about it and all down there if you want to check that out. And let's get started. I always hate to have to open that first pretty bow, the pretty packaging, and mess it up, but it is time. All right, I'm gonna try to attempt to open this without everything falling out. Here is what it looks like as you open it up. So one with all the boxes, black, sleek, packaging there, which does scream to me luxury. So we're gonna start on day one. Here is what day one looks like down inside. Some nice red packaging. We start off with Nest. Yay! And this is a holiday scented candle. I love Nest. This is one of the brands that I have started really coming to love from a couple things I've tried from them in fragrance. And this one's a candle though, and I'm definitely all about the candles right now, especially one that might be good for the holidays. It looks beautiful. So here it is packaged. Definitely looks like an appropriate holiday candle. Smells wonderful. Let's see if it tells us the notes. I don't see the notes in it. It says the aroma of a sparkling holiday season is created by blending pomegranate, mandarin orange, pine, cloves, and cinnamon with a hint of vanilla and amber. Okay, so there's the notes for you right there. It does have that. I thought it smelled a little almost fruity in a way, kind of clean, but with the tiniest pop of spice, but I get the vanilla also. Yeah, so I definitely do sense like holidays, but it's not screaming just straight cinnamon, straight cloves. It's like that kind of packs the perfect punch. So very excited for that. Gorgeous. That is a perfect holiday candle. I love the packaging on it too, both the box and the candle itself. We're gonna come up here next to number 2. And we have a couple of 111 skin items, which I have done before, and a very nice luxury skincare brand. These are skincare masks. We're going to get the Celestial Black Diamond eye mask. So it looks like it's probably one set of masks in here. And then we are going to get the Black Diamond Lifting and Firming Treatment Mask. So probably just one at a time. It looks like it's the kind that you put on in halves. You got a bottom half down here and a top half up there. It firms the skin, softens the visibility of deep frown lines. And then down here it says addresses the loss of volume and signs of redness. Perfect. So I want to try to figure out which ones as we're going along are full size and deluxe size. I wanted to cover the spoilers for this and I just didn't get to it in time before it came. I just have a lot of boxes. I share often. With it being Beauty Advent Calendar Season 2, it's especially busy. I think that the first one, the Nest, you know, it does not look like a full-size candle. This is probably kind of a smaller candle. And then with these skincare masks, you're probably looking at, because there's only one in each, I don't think that's going to be considered a full size either. I'm going to try to keep track of how many I think are full size and try to remember what they said about the balance of full size versus deluxe sizes in this, so that it gives you a good feel for the value. But everything's still going to be pretty high value with being luxury items in here. All right, number 3 right here. Let's open her up. We have our first perfume to try. This is Wilhelm Perfumery Dear Polly. Okay, so the only Wilhelm I've tried has been that Poets of Berlin, and I'm not really a huge fan. So let's see if this one goes better. Always gorgeous packaging though. So nice, so nice. So I hope I can have luck. What are the notes on it? This is going to be an adventure. Okay, does not share the notes, so I'll have to put them on the screen. And let's do a little blind test because I don't have any idea what notes are in this. Oh, I can already tell from the spray I might not like it. We'll see. It does remind me a lot. Like I can tell this is a Wilhelm perfume. It has that same feel to it. It reminds me a lot of the Poets of Berlin, honestly. I think I like it a little better than the Poets of Berlin though. It's got like brighter notes. It feels brighter to me, almost fruity. Definitely there's got to be lemon in this one. I can tell there must be lemon or something. Some kind of citrus for sure. I will let it sit for a little while. So not too bad. I think I like it. So that's good. I've really wanted to do a Wilhelm that I like. But there is some twist on it that does still remind me a little of the Poets of Berlin. So I'm on the fence, I think. So we'll see. A lot of it I don't know till after I've worn it for a few days, really given it a good wear test. See how it dries down, how it wears, but these are all first impressions. This is one of those, I can't tell right away how it's going to go. Like I might end up liking it a lot, or I could just decide, no. It's kind of got this underwriting base note in there that it's like a slight smoky, almost cigar smell, but it's very subtle, but I'm picking up on it. So I just don't know. And it's always fun to smell these, not knowing the notes on them, because it's kind of fun to smell it ahead of time and see what I can pick up on before I see the notes. And then I come back and see the notes and I say, oh, that makes sense. Or I might be like, wow, that surprised me. Okay, number 4. Let's check out door number 4. All right, we have Initio Power Self. I have gotten this one before, I think. By the way, in these fragrances, we've got travel sprays, but pretty decent sizes. So that was definitely a travel spray. Not full size, but in advent calendars, sometimes they do seem to count travel sizes still as a full size, because with fragrance, they're so pricey. You're looking up at $300 price tags a lot of times. So even a travel size will be worth a lot. So sometimes I do count that as a full size. I think getting a travel spray perfume is excellent in an advent calendar. This one's a little smaller, but it's still somewhat travel. So it's a 0.16 ounce, which is 5 milliliters. So that is going to be your size on it. I know I've smelled it before, but I can't remember. Oh, that one's nice. It has a smoothness, just a nice like luxe smoothness to it. Yeah, I think I did like this one before pretty well, and I like it. I can wear this. I think I still own it, yes, from the time before. I haven't really worn it much yet. Definitely like, there might be some kind of floral popping. It's almost, I don't want to say aquatic, but there's just this, this smoothness is the best way I know how to describe it, with kind of a bright, like some kind of floral note in there. Again, I don't know the notes, so I'm putting the notes on the screen. Yeah, I think I can keep this. I'll have another one because I think I already own one of these. All right, number 5. Let's see what number 5 looks like. Ooh, I want to do this one. And I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong, so I apologize, guys. Amouage Love Delight Woman. So let's see what this one is. Obviously a much smaller size. This is going to be a 7.5 milliliter, 0.25 ounces. By the description, I'm thinking definitely it's going to be probably sensual, romantic notes. Again, I don't have the notes, I don't think. Yeah. Let the rest of this, I need to get my coffee beans to let the nose clear a little bit. Here is the packaging. How cute. I love these. I love how these look. So I've definitely wanted to do this and check it out. So let's see what it looks like, what it smells like, not looks like. Gosh, for like a second there, I almost smelled like a marshmallow almost. Like there might be like a creamy. I love it. Oh my goodness, I love that. That is beautiful. Well, that is a Cher fragrance for sure. It has a gourmand feel to it. Oh my. Absolutely beautiful. But it's like there's a hint of powder, some kind of gourmand, like some kind of creaminess, milkiness maybe. But very feminine too. Like there's probably a floral in there. It is perfect. It is gorgeous. And then it's smooth. It's like this smooth, you know, I feel like with gourmand sometimes it's harder to make that like luxe feeling. I feel like this is like a luxury mix of like a gourmand, floral, smooth, beautiful fragrance. I love it. This is a hit. This might be my favorite of the ones we've opened so far. So that's exciting. Too bad it's a little small. I would have loved to get this in a bigger, at least bigger travel spray. All right, number 6 up here. Like I told you guys, we have a lot of fragrance in this one. This now is makeup. I'm so excited. I finally got my Chantecaille. So I have been really wanting to do some more Chantecaille. I don't have very much in my collection, and I was hoping that they would do an advent calendar again this year, and it doesn't seem like, none have dropped and I haven't seen any announcements, so I don't think they're doing one. And so I'm very disappointed. I was kind of holding out and I was budgeting for a Chantecaille calendar. So I'm just going to have to live vicariously through the products I get in my other advent calendars. So cannot wait to try this one. Looks like it's pretty lengthening. This is called the Faux Cils reading glasses, longest lash mascara, and it's in black. Okay, now that one definitely seems like a full size. So I think there's probably one full size so far out of the 6 we've opened so far. Like I said, some of the fragrance could count as full size, possibly, maybe the travel size of the Wilhelm. Okay guys, coming back to it, that Dear Polly, I'm getting a whiff of it as I move around and it's a no. Now that it's kind of dried down just a little more, it's the base, the notes that I didn't like as much is what's really coming through. That's going to be another no for me, unfortunately. All right, number 7 is our next one. Let's see what's in here. Looks like Sicily Paris. I'm not going to lie. What I have done of Sicily Paris, I've just not been that impressed for the price. I'm a luxury girl, but I hope this changes my mind. So it looks like it's going to be one of their lipstick pencils. I have another one and I don't love it, but I think part of it's that I didn't get a good shade for me. It doesn't show up on me. This looks like a little bit different shade. That is the color. That looks pretty good. That is the shade Fido Lip Twist. Now, is this their full size? I am not sure. I've gotten this one before in the same size, so I can't, it doesn't look like a full size to me, but you guys let me know. I think this is going to be a deluxe, but let me know. The size is 0.03 ounces, 1 gram. It just seems like it's a deluxe, I think. Next, we are moving along to number 8. Okay, we have Décolleté. Again, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. This is the Eye Glow Gem Skin Shadow. It's a glow eye color. So let's open it up and see what this looks like in person. All right. How beautiful, right? It looks like the shade is Autumn Dazzle. It looks so luxe. It's just gorgeous packaging. And there is the color. Let's swatch it a little bit. Very excited for this. I love this kind of like eye toppers. Gorgeous. And that will be beautiful for the holidays too. Cannot wait to play with some of the makeup. So will this be considered a full size? Probably, being that it's a single shadow on topper. I'm thinking this is probably a full size one. I think so far the official probably full sizes are the mascara and this eye topper. Like the makeup ones seem full size. All right, moving along, we have number 9 right here. Oh boy. I don't want to offend anybody, but I know this is not the perfume for me. I've already done this one. Not a fan. Delina. I know there's a whole Delina following out there that loves their Delina. I am not one of them. It doesn't smell as bad right now while I'm sniffing it in the container, but I'm not going to spray it because I already know. I've already decluttered one. It's very heavy. I think this had patchouli, maybe rose. Was it rose in it? It's a very like heavy, like patchouli scent. It's very romantic for sure, but it's just not my kind of fragrance preferences. So great thing to get in here. Very high-end, coveted fragrance, but just not the fragrance for me. And of course, this is not going to be like a full size. Probably it's 5 milliliters is going to be the size. All right, next we have number 10. Box number 10. Let's see what we have inside. Another fragrance. This right here is what probably sealed the deal for me to get this Advent. I have been wanting to do this forever. Everybody talks about it. Baccarat Rouge 540. And it's hard to like grab it, especially in like a full size or anything, because I mean, you're talking mega dough. And even in a little bottle, I'm excited about it. So here is the size of it. It is going to be, does it tell us the measurement? 5 milliliters also. So you're looking at small, little mini sizes. Not a sample size, but not like a full travel size. Let's try it out. There's so many dupes of this. And I've tried dupes, but I haven't done the actual fragrance itself. You guys, I'm in love. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. That is so beautiful. Why did I have to love it? Because now I'm going to want the full size, and yeah, that's expensive in a full size. That is so gorgeous. It is everything I dreamed of and more. It does have that kind of coconutty, gourmandy, floral, like all the things I love all in one. It has that same feel to it. Reminds me slightly maybe of like the Flower Bomb Water Lily, a little, not quite. It's like almost is that caramel that's in it. I don't even remember all the notes in this one, but I know I've just wanted it forever. And I finally own her, and I love, love, love her. Oh, this was such a hit. This is right here what made me get this advent calendar. I mean, there was a lot of things I wanted, but especially this. So I'm so excited. This might be my signature scent, y'all. My signature luxury scent right here. Forget Coco Chanel. Like, no, this is it. This is it. Baccarat Rouge. My goodness. Wow. Love it. Whoa, I'm so excited. Okay, I don't even need to open the rest of the calendar. All right, let's move on to number 11 right here. All right, it looks like we've got a couple of products in here. We have Clé de Peau, and this is the Volumizing Cream Supreme. Obviously, this is in a tiny little kind of sample almost too. It is 5 milliliters also, so 0.17 ounces. Here is what it looks like. You know, I want to think, no, I think I've done more like an eye cream that looked like this. So I don't think I've done this one. I am very excited to try it. Here is inside to see the texture. That's definitely exciting. Some skincare. We haven't really seen skincare yet, have we? Yeah, well, we have the masks, the face mask and eye mask, but this is the first like other skincare besides that. And then we have the softening cleansing foam. So both from Clé de Peau, again, deluxe, 20 milliliters, 0.77 ounces. And here is what it looks like. So definitely more of a deluxe size. Probably bigger than a sample, but still a mini. Very exciting. And of course, Clé de Peau is going to be your high-end skincare. So very, very nice. All right, let's head into number 12. All right, more skincare. So Dr. McCreen Actives. This is a high-performance eye cream. This looks like it's probably going to be a full size. Now, in giving a review on your full sizes versus your deluxe and all, this is something we talk about often, is sometimes they'll make things like mascaras, eye creams, the small things, they'll make your full sizes. You know what I mean? So I am seeing that a little bit here, just kind of to point that out, but still very nice product to get. And here is what it looks like. Gorgeous. Let me take the lid off. There is the texture. Yes, can't wait to try that too. All right, now we have number 13. Oh, Molten Brown. Orange and bergamot. It is a fine liquid hand wash. Lovely. I have never done Molten Brown either, but I do see it. Now, that is going to be 100 milliliters, 3.3 ounces. It's hard to know if this is full size or not. I feel like it could be bigger. That's kind of small for a hand wash, I think. So it could still be a deluxe, but it might not be. I mean, they might just make it this small. I'll have to look that up. I'll try to put that on the screen for you, and we'll try to figure out at the end like how many were officially probably full sizes. But it's still a good bit, and it looks very nice. I love the packaging. Number 14, we got two things in here. First, a little mini, more ex nihilo. Again, guys, I know I'm terrible at pronunciation, so just forgive me if I'm butchering everything. Fleur Narcotique. This is a hand cream. So a little hand cream to go along with our hand wash. And then we have, could it be more fragrance? Let's see. I think it is Fleur Narcotique. Sure, I say that wrong too. Yep, more fragrance. Woohoo! All right, let's give this one a shot. I'm running out of places on my body to spray it. I don't know the notes, so it's going to be a guess. It says fleur to something though, so I'm thinking floral. All right, I'm going to spray it up here. That's really pretty too. It's floral. It's definitely like a floral. I feel like that might be a good spring one. Like, I don't know if that's orchid or like what that is. It's not like a strong, overpowering floral. It's a really beautiful, fairly feminine, delicate floral. I like it. A smooth floral. I think I like Ex Nihilo. It's a lot of, they have this smoothness to their scents that I do like a lot. So that's a hit for me also. The size on it is a 7.5 milliliters, so 0.25 ounces. That might be kind of borderline travel size. All right, and then we have number 15. We have Valmont Vital B Fluid. I'm not sure what that is. Revitalizing fluid for the face. I feel like maybe a facial spray. Now, I do want to say this is hard for you to tell what it feels like from on screen, but it's really solid and heavy. There is definitely like a luxe solidness to this packaging. It may look like plastic on camera. It is not. It is very like legit. The size is going to be 15 milliliters, 0.5 ounces. So, okay. I don't know if that is full size or not. To being like a spray, we'll have to look that up. It could go either way, a full size or a deluxe. Number 16. I think this is skincare. This is Orveda, the French Green Big Tech. It is, I don't know what it is. It says Le Sève Primordial, the Vital Sap. It hydrates, illuminates, smooths, all that. Let's open it and see if we can get a better feel for it. I feel like it's probably gonna be kind of a deluxe though. Yeah, like, I really don't know what this product actually does. I'll have to look that up. Like a gel, maybe? Let's open it and see. Here is what it looks like. It has a pop to it. It is gel-like a gel in an oil. So, but I don't know exactly what it does. It doesn't really explain it on the packaging. This is definitely a sample size. It says free sample, not for sale, just to give you a feel. All right, number 17 right here. We have more fragrance. All right, this is some more Byredo Gypsy Water. I have had one that I loved from Byredo and a few I've tried that I did not love, and I can't remember if I've done this one. So we're gonna try it out. Does it tell us any notes? No. I do like their packaging, like I'm kind of drawn to it. Another little one, a little baby one, and that's what we've got a few of in my collection. So Gypsy Water. Let's try it out. Of course, this is going to be one we've got to just kind of put it on our finger and dab. I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, it's okay. This is definitely their typical, like I'm starting to be able to identify a Byredo fragrance too. They all kind of smell very similar. This one, it's got that exotic, I would think of it as like Egyptian, but it's not bad. It's not like a strong spice. It's just a nice, like very luxurious, smooth scent with like this kind of exotic twist is the best way I know to describe it. I think I would wear it. I think I like it. 8 milliliter, 0.27 ounces. A tiny bit bigger than those typical 7 mils, but not much. Right, number 18. Oh my goodness, guys, I got a whiff of my Baccarat Rouge. I love it so much. I love it so much. All right, we have Dr. Barbara Sturm, the face cream. I love getting Dr. Barbara Sturm, but I do actually own this. Did I get it in Ipsy almost? No, think I got it in the Allure Best of Beauty box just a couple days ago. But I don't mind having duplicates. I'm excited. So that's great. And this is a 20 mil, 0.67 ounces, not full size. I'm not seeing a lot of full sizes in this so far. All right, number 19. We have Joe Malone, and this is Silver Birch and Lavender Cologne. Definitely another small one again. You're gonna get, is that 9 milliliters? 9 milliliters, 0.3 ounces. Oh, I'm really out of room now. I'm gonna put it like on my hand. So I've done a couple of Jo Malones and I love some of them. They're very fruity. This one, it's okay, but I don't think I'm as much of a fan of this one as the others. That Silver Birch and Lavender. I can pick up a little lavender, but yeah, probably not as much of a favorite, but it's okay. I won't say it's terrible. These are all just my first impressions. I do have very strong opinions when it comes to my fragrance. I have certain notes, family notes that I love, and other ones that are just, yeah, no. So I'm not super adventurous in my luxury perfume, but Baccarat Rouge, that's my scent. All right, moving along to number 20, the Matcha 26 Liquid Balm. Interesting. So I don't quite know, with it being a liquid balm, is it still fragrance? I think it is. Oh, it smells pretty good though. Let me put it on my hand right here. I thought it smelled good, but yeah, I feel like it's almost like menthol or like almost like mouthwash. I don't think that I'm a fan of it. So it's all right, but it's, yeah, too mouthwash-like for me to wear. 21, a little bit bigger box. So maybe we'll get something full size. We'll see. Maybe not. Mind Games. Have I done this one? I feel like maybe have I? Have I done this one? Mind Games Jadot. I'm sure I don't say that right. Pomegranate Suede. Let's give it a shot. You have this lovely case that it comes with, and then a spray. Lots and lots of fragrance, like I said. Okay, this looks cologne-like to me. We have, the size is 7.5 mil. So out of room. All right, we're gonna have to start spraying. Maybe like right there. Nope. Mouthwash gone wrong. Definitely, this is a masculine fragrance to me. Like, it would be nice. It would be kind of nice on a man. On my husband. But like, I won't wear it myself. I can tell you that. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. There's some kind of masculine scent to it, in my opinion. All right, number 22 is down here. So excited. I love this stuff. This is my favorite lip product on the planet. This is the U Beauty, the Plasma Lip Compound. And did I get a new shade this time? I think I did. This is in Orchid. So I don't think I have Orchid. Nice. Okay, I love, love the U Beauty compound. They're very high end, but to me, they are so worth it. So here it is. It might be a little pink for me, but oh no, that's gorgeous. I just love these lip compounds. They are so good. So I am thrilled for that. That also sold me on the Beauty Advent Calendar as well, seeing that favorite product in here. All right, number 23, right here. We've got La Mer. I don't mind getting La Mer. This is the concentrate. I can't remember. Very small. The concentrate. What was that? Is that a serum? I think so. I feel like, did we get this in the Macy's Beauty Box at any time, more of the concentrate, or no? This may not have been one. So I might not have done this one before, so that'll be good. But it is tiny, definitely a sample size, 5 milliliters, 0.17 ounces. Of course, in La Mer, you know, a sample size would even be worth a lot of money. But yeah, I'm always happy to try La Mer. We're down to the last two, number 24. We have two products in here, more from Décolleté, if I say it right, AQ. We have Intensive Revitalizing Emulsion and Intensive Revitalizing Lotion. So now I don't think full sizes, probably again 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces. My guess is that they're deluxe still. There is one. That is the emulsion. And then we have the lotion. I feel like I'm smelling it. Yeah, it smells good. All right, now for the big dog. We have the very last one, the grand finale, and it's like probably the biggest one, the biggest box. So let's see what it is. Oh, yes. Here is the good stuff, and looks like maybe a full size. Okay, let's see. Augustine Bader. So we have eye patches, first of all. Awesome. And then we have a full size, it looks like, of the eye cream. Again, our full size products are going to be in eye creams. But Augustine Bader, that is probably worth quite a bit. 15 milliliters, 0.5 ounces, but you know, it's eye cream. So that's your standard eye cream size, I think. Let's get it open. Every luxury advent calendar, especially the UK ones I've been seeing, every one of them's got Augustine Bader, and I still had not gotten any that had a product in it, I don't think. And so I'm finally got my Augustine Bader. So I am thrilled. Ooh, gorgeous. Look at there. Gorgeous. And it's gonna be, looks like it's one of those refillable ones. So you got the outside tube and then it pops out. Here is, you know, you got a spray or like a squirt on it. Nice. That's beautiful. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, guys, so that is our full SAKS Fifth Avenue 2025 Beauty Advent Calendar. All right, let's talk about it. And do we think it's worth it? Do we think it's got enough full sizes, good mix? So first of all, you have a little mix of a little bit of skincare. As far as the skincare goes, though, I don't feel like you had like an array of different skincare. You had a few skincare masks, and you had, you know, a couple of eye creams that are the ones that are full sizes. You had some like serums, you had some hand wash stuff, a few things that I don't really know what you do with. I don't feel like you had like a full range of like toner, serum, moisturizer, and all that. Now you did have face cream with the Dr. Barbara Sturm, I guess. So, you know, I mean, there was enough of a mix probably, I guess. You had a ton of fragrance. So this was definitely your fragrance box. A candle kind of goes along with fragrance. And you have a little teeny bit of makeup. Not a lot of makeup. I mean, everything we got in makeup besides the mascara I'm wearing. So probably four makeup products. So it kind of depends on what you're living. There was no hair, was there? I don't think there was any hair in here. No like nails, not a whole lot of body care, mostly hand wash and lotion, but not really a lot of body care. Very heavy fragrance, which was part of the draw for me, honestly, especially with that Baccarat Rouge in there. And the Nest candle called me. The type of makeup that was in here definitely called me. I wasn't particularly interested in this in the Sicily Paris, but I definitely wanted the lip compound and was very intrigued about the eye topper, which is so beautiful. Look at that. And definitely the Chantecaille mascara. And the skincare that we did get, I'm very excited about the Augustine Bader, the La Mer, the Dr. Barbara Sturm, your Dr. Macreen Actives, 111 Skin, Clé de Peau. Yeah, like it was a good mix of the skincare that we got. So I wouldn't say it's the most like diverse as far as products go. So it just depends on what you're interested in. But for me, this was the one that I wanted the most. And I think part of it's just I cover a lot of different beauty boxes, a lot of different advent calendars, and I have repeats of a lot of things. So it was also probably things I haven't done as much of before. I mean, there were a few repeats for me, but some newer brands or newer products, a whole lot of fragrance I got to try out. As far as the fragrance goes, we had some hits for me. Definitely the Baccarat Rouge was the most exciting. The Ex Nihilo ones, I think I really liked. I think I kind of liked the Byredo again. I loved the Amouage. I know I say it wrong again, sorry. So I think I'm counting 10 fragrances maybe, including the candle. So 9 fragrances and then a candle. And of that, really the only misses for me were the Wilhelm, the Matcha, the Delina I already knew. So really like 4 out of the 10. The rest of it I like. Now I think I would still wear the Jo Malone. I still like it, just not as much as some of the other ones I've done from them. But I think I will still wear it and like that one. So it wasn't like too many misses for me. Everything else in this box was awesome. I loved. Now there were a couple things I don't really know how to use, so I'll have to see, but besides that, like everything was a great mix for me. Like I'm excited. Full sizes. So I know for sure the Chantecaille mascara, the U Beauty Plasma Lip Compound for sure, Augustine Bader the eye cream, the Dr. Macreen Actives eye cream. So we know for sure like 4 right there. They're full size. I think the little eye topper probably counts as one also. So I feel like for sure probably 5 full sizes, which isn't a lot in a beauty advent calendar of 25 days. Now there were more than 25 products, but 25 days, there was probably overall, I don't know, 28 products maybe, because there was 2 in a couple of the drawers. So our price for this advent was $325, I think. It was free shipping because it was over a certain amount. And then it's actually 30 days. I kind of looked that up. So 30 products, 25 days, 30 products. And they don't really officially give us which ones are the full sizes. They kind of leave that little list off. But from what I can tell, I feel like at least 5 are full sizes officially. And then some of these fragrances, especially if they're more closer to like a travel spray size, you know, you don't have any full size fragrances, but travel sprays are still really good. Most of them though hung around like 7 and 8 milliliters. So I think with it being an advent calendar that has very heavy fragrance, you were at like almost 10 fragrance items. That right there, I think alone is why you don't have as many full sizes in this calendar, is because it's heavy fragrance. So I think consider that. So overall, I think not bad. When you consider probably 20 of the 30 are not fragrance related and 5 of those are full size. Yeah, it's not a lot of full sizes, no doubt, but $14.50, I think, retail value. So still a huge amount of value. You've got a lot of luxury in here. So not too bad. I've definitely seen more full sizes before, but I love the mix. So that wraps it up. I'm very happy with my calendar. I love some of these products. I'm excited about it. This is definitely a good luxury one. In comparing it with the UK ones, I wouldn't say quite as good value-wise. You're going to get a lot more full sizes in those. But besides that, I'm really enjoying it. I think it just depends on what you're looking for in your mix of items. If you want one that's pretty heavy luxury fragrance, this might be the one for you, but to still get a mix of other makeup and skincare in it too. And that's mostly what this was. All right, so that wraps it up, guys. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you're getting it, if you're picking it up, or if you're just going to live vicariously through me. Make sure if you want to see more beauty advent calendar content and a lot more beauty curations, reviews, holiday drops, collections, luxury beauty. We do a little bit of it all here. You don't want to miss it. You want to pop the subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one. Bye.